Mid-January 2025. Sun's coming up. It is currently 19 degrees. At least that's what it said on the thermometer in my vehicle. It's probably colder back here because we're now away from the warmer pavement. So I'm going to assume it's probably about 17 degrees. And a cold front came in, obviously, because we are in the desert. And it's going to get even colder tomorrow. And I'm hoping to be out here again tomorrow. So let's take a look at what I look like. Ooh. I had to dig out my balaclava that I usually use when I go up in the mountains snowshoeing. This is the coldest it's been this winter. But it is beautiful. As you can see behind me, I've got alpenglow on the red rocks. Let me see if I can aim a little bit better. There you go. And I have about a 9 to 10 mile hike today. I've got a 24-pound pack on my back. I even have a chair because I'm training. You know, if you've been following my channel, I train almost every year. Well, for the last few years, every single year. When I take a backpacking trip up to the Sierra Nevada, California, about 7 months ago, I summited Whitney, the highest point in the contiguous United States. And this year, if everything goes as planned, I don't injure myself or anything else happens, because we all know how life is, so unpredictable. I plan on hopefully summiting again, this time not from the portal, from the west side, from Guitar Lake. So, all right, folks, come with me and we'll see what we can get into today. It's been about an hour since I started. It's all the way up, 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 up. It's about 28 degrees right now on my thermometer. And hopefully, once I hit the sun, it'll go up into the 30s. And I don't think it's even going to hit 45 today. I'm hoping the winds will not be too bad once I get up to the plateau. Last time I was here a week ago, I bumped into a whole family of Gambel's quail, as I call it, desert's chicken. As you can see, we have some obstacles. This is really truly the first time I have seen that up here, because usually up here nobody rides, because this is very treacherous for not just hikers, but there's also people on bikes coming back here, mountain bikes. And I don't know how to do it, but they're doing it. So I have been trying out these new socks. Darn tough. No cushion, knee-high ski socks. And they've been really amazing, especially in weather like today. They're keeping my lower legs warm, and they're making sure that my calves don't spasm as I'm hiking. So it's keeping my legs warm, which is great. My muscles really like it. So I might end up hiking with those this summer because they are wool and they are no cushion, so they're not thick at all, which they're not supposed to be. And hopefully that will work for me. So I'm going up this canyon and I'm going into the sun. Whew. Finally. Haha. There's the strip. Vegas, baby. And I going all the way up there. And then I gotta keep climbing after I get up there. So I still have a ways to go. So in the last 10 years, probably in the last 2 years, this whole area, it's called Summerlin, on the west side of Las Vegas, has grown just out of proportion. It's completely insane. And yes, everybody here thinks that the water in Lake Mead and from the Colorado is endless. Look at that beautiful yucca. The Mojave Desert. And there's Griffith Peak up in the Spring Mountain Range. No snow. Now I'm into the tailings of the gypsum mine. You can see Mount Potosi in the distance. So far, I've only seen 2 other humans today, and they were far away on another hillside. People out here that live in the desert are sometimes referred to as desert rats, and they truly enjoy 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And when it gets down even close to 60 or 50, they stay inside and they don't come out. I, on the other hand, love the cold. So you can see the road that the mining trucks have laid out. And here I have a beautiful view of the escarpment of red rock. I wonder if Alex Honnold is out there today climbing any of those walls. He does live out here in Vegas with his family. He said the climbing here is 5-star, 10-star, whatever you want to call it. I don't know much about climbing. I'm a hiker. So, Yeah, the views up here are fabulous. I do run into some cyclists every once in a while. This is a very remote trail. I think it's called Cat in the Hat. I'm gonna try to, there's a ridge right there, and I'm gonna try for that probably next week. It's supposed to be an in and out trail, not the burger, though that is a fantastic burger, but it's supposed to be a 9-mile in and out. And I'm going all the way. I don't know if you can see the road from here, but yeah, I've got a ways to go still, probably another 4 miles. But you can see the Calico Hills and Red Rock Canyon and La Madre Mountains. This is a gorgeous day. It's beautiful. It's cold. My favorite. It keeps everybody away. You've got nice creosote bushes out here. Beautiful. Even though I do love the Sonoran Desert, which is down around Arizona, this is the Mojave Desert, and it has its own beauty with yucca and Joshua trees. This area does have a lot of Joshua trees. And if you don't know, everything in the desert will either bite you or sting you, poke you. It's interesting. It's interesting. It does not have the beauty of a forest, which is why I love to go over to California and hike and backpack in the Sierra Nevada. And then you can see right there, there's the turnaround for the mining trucks, and they leave their tailings out there. So I'm going to be walking by a lot of rocks like this. That's gypsum. Off we go. Lots of yucca plants, Joshua trees, and this is where the conglomerate rocks portion of the trail begins. There's a lot of them up on the hillside. Very distinctive. Along with the very spiny cacti, just ready to poke you if you're not careful. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Some of them they have moss growing on them. Gorgeous. Wow. Got about another mile to go on an old dirt road. They no longer allow vehicles out here. And as you can see, down there is going to be the trailhead. And you know what to do. Go take a hike.